In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to multi-stream, and if you want to podcast at the same time, you're gonna be able to do that, and you're gonna be using a software called Riverside. Now, Riverside is very known for podcasting and allows you to do what we call ISO recording plus local recording. So if you are into podcasting and you're not using Riverside, you should check it out. Personally, I use it, and technically what it does when I'm recording a podcast, I'm able to record my feed, my camera feed and audio feed in high quality locally on my computer, and I'm able to record my guest audio and video feed locally on their computer. And once we're done recording, Riverside is going to upload my guest video on the Riverside platform, and I am able to download a high quality audio and video for my guests, and of course including my recording video and audio, which is awesome. Now, Riverside has added another feature which allows you to actually, whatever you're doing the session while you're actually recording, you can even go live. And on the top of going live, you are able to multi-stream to multiple destinations. If you want to stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time, you can do that. If you want to do one platform, of course, you can still do that, no problem. But in today's video, I'm going to show you specifically how to multi-stream to, of course, multiple destinations. So let's not take much time. Let's get right into it. What is going on, guys? My name is Sam. You're watching the production tips and tools helping you master live streaming. So right now I have Riverside open, and obviously if this is your first time, all you need to do, I'm gonna leave a link down below. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video. However, Riverside has given me a discount code that you can actually use. I'm gonna leave it down below as well, so you can get a discount if you decide to go with any of their paid plans. So what you need to do, you need to go to riverside.fm, and right now I'm there, and you want to make sure you log in. Now, if this is your first time, you actually need to create an account, but because I already have an account, I'm just gonna go ahead and log in. And what you need to do, as you can see, the first thing you're gonna see here is what they call studios. Now, I already have multiple studios. Basically, these are like sessions, and then what you need to do is I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna choose one of my sessions. But if you were to start from scratch, you can go here to the plus sign and create a new studio. You just gotta give it a name. And then if you just want to do audio only, some people do podcasting with just audio. For us, we don't need that because Riverside does transcriptions. So you can choose the language of if you want to transcribe your audio or your video, of course. And you can schedule if it's something that you want to schedule for later. Again, for us, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel because I already have one studio that I'm going to be using. So once you have it created and named, all you got to do is just going to go ahead and click go to studio. And then right now at this page, this is where we're gonna choose your camera. Again, sometimes it does act out depending on your browser permissions. Don't freak out if you don't see your camera showing up here. We're gonna be able to add it later on, no problem. So you want to make sure you name yourself. Again, my name is Sam, and you want to make sure you choose I am using headphones, even though I'm not using headphones, but you want to make sure you check that and make sure you have headphones on, of course, for podcasting or live streaming, because you want to avoid some echoes. Now, once you're done, you want to make sure you go ahead and click join studio. Now, because I don't have a guest on today, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this guest layout. This is gonna be just me. But if you had a guest on, what you would do is basically you would send them this link to invite them to the show, and they will join you, no problem. Just click on the link and they're gonna be able to join you with their camera and microphone, and you're gonna have them in the studio. You can also send them the invite link by email. You also have some options to add producers, or even to send a link for audience members, people. If you're doing like a webinar and stuff like that, you can actually do like a private kind of stream with Riverside. Again, this is gonna be for another video. Now, since we're here now, the only thing that we need to make sure we actually have, because we don't have our camera in, so we want to make sure we get our camera in. So we're gonna go here to this gear icon here, and this is where we're gonna get all the settings, starting with our camera. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go ahead and choose my camera now. So right now I'm using my main camera with another application, so I'm gonna go ahead and find the second camera to be able to use with Riverside. Now, that's another thing you need to know. If you're using your camera with another application like Zoom or OBS, it's not gonna show up here. So you want to make sure your camera is actually available. And right now I have my Osbat camera that's available right now, so I'm gonna be able to use that as my main camera here. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose that. And then next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add the microphone. So I have this the Rodecaster Duo as an interface connected to this microphone right here that you're looking at. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that as my microphone. So it's gonna be Rodecaster Duo, and right now it's connected, no problem. And for speakers, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna use the Rodecaster Duo speakers, and I'm gonna be using headphones, of course. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, I have audio coming in, my image is there. And the next thing we need to do is actually, if you need echo cancellation, you can turn it on, but this is gonna change your audio quality. But again, you don't need to use it if you're using headphones and your guest is using headphones as well. That's gonna allow you to have like good quality. And of course, you're sitting in a place where there's no noise, so you're not gonna have to turn it on. Okay. Another thing is, if you want to mirror your image, you can do it. Again, depending on how your camera is placed, you can actually go ahead and mirror your image, which in my opinion, for me, actually, no, I probably don't need to mirror it, because if you have things written on your shirt or something, if you turn on this, it's gonna kind of flip that writing, so it's not good. So again, if you need it, is there. Okay, so now we have our camera. We're gonna go ahead and actually go to our live streaming option here. Okay, I mean, you have some other options like design, recording. These don't apply to live streaming. This is where we're gonna be for another video. But for us, we're gonna go to the live streaming tab here. So what we gotta do is, as you can see, you can connect to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, TikTok, Twitch, custom RTMP included. And personally, after testing this feature, I actually, if you just want to show up and just go live with a generic kind of title, you can still change the title and description, but you just want to show up live, you don't need to customize and add thumbnails and stuff like that. You can actually go ahead and click here to this YouTube icon, and it's gonna allow you to log into the Gmail account connected to your YouTube channel, and you're gonna be able to follow all the steps and be able to connect your YouTube account, no problem. Same thing happens with Facebook. In fact, let me just show you. If I click here, it's gonna give you two options. You want to connect your Facebook profile or your Facebook page. I'm gonna go ahead and choose my Facebook profile and then hit continue. And then, as you can see, it's asking me to connect to log into my account. I just keep clicking continue until I actually have full access. So as you can see, showing my Facebook profile, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually be able to kind of click to it and log in. And as you can see, it says your Facebook profile is connected, no problem. And just gotta do got it. Okay, just gotta hit got it. Another thing you need to check before you go live is you want to make sure you go to streaming resolution. If you want to do 720p, you can go ahead and choose 720p, but if you have enough bandwidth, in my opinion, you want to take advantage of 1080p. So the highest is 1080p, and that's what I recommend. Also, make sure you hide watermark, okay, because you don't want a Riverside watermark to appear. And then live chat, if you want to be able to see the live chat coming in, if you want to authorize Riverside to capture the live chat, of course, you want to make sure you toggle this as well. Now, that's pretty much it. Now, when it comes to YouTube, the best way that I will actually recommend, I think for Facebook, it doesn't matter that much. For YouTube, I would recommend you actually go ahead and create your stream back in YouTube, add your thumbnail and everything. Once you have it created, and you can come back and use what we call custom RTMP. In my opinion, that works best because it's gonna allow you to add a thumbnail, especially for YouTube. It's gonna help with discoverability. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here. Just wanna make sure you logged into your YouTube account. Just go to youtube.com. Make sure you logged into your YouTube account where you're gonna be streaming at, and then hit this plus sign here or icon, and then hit the go live button. And what you want to do, you want to make sure you actually create a stream or schedule a stream. It doesn't matter. So you can go here and hit schedule a stream, and then hit create new, and then you can call it, let's say, testing Riverside, and then description, and it's just gonna say test. and then it says you want to make sure you choose streaming software. Category, you're gonna choose what applies to your streaming, your niche. And then for thumbnail, this is where the cool stuff, because you need to add a thumbnail. I'm just gonna go ahead and just add a generic thumbnail. So let me choose something here. Maybe this one. Okay, just add of course you want to make sure you create a good thumbnail for your live stream. And then if you want to add to playlist, and select if it's not made for kids or made for kids, you select all the good stuff back in YouTube. If there's any AI involved, you want to make sure you check all the boxes that YouTube wants you to check. And then let's go. And then again, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna make it unlisted. Okay, but in new, let's actually go ahead and make it public. So you want to make sure you make it public if you want to go public, obviously. And then we're gonna schedule it for, right now, or let's see, you can schedule it anytime. So yeah, actually I'm just gonna schedule it for right now, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and click done. So once I'm done, what I need to actually grab here, before you do anything, you also want to make sure you enable auto start. So I'm gonna go ahead and click enable auto start, and I'm gonna go ahead and enable auto stop as well. So this is gonna allow me to, when I click stop or start streaming back in Riverside, it's gonna allow me to just be able to stop the stream without having to come back to YouTube backend. All right, so once I'm done, I need two main things here. I need the stream URL, which is the kind of server URL, and so I'm gonna go ahead and copy this, and then we're gonna go back to Riverside, and I'm gonna go ahead and add a custom RTMP. So again, this can be applied to any streaming platform if you want to use custom RTMP. So for the name, we're just gonna call it YouTube RTMP, and then stream URL, we're just gonna go ahead and paste what we just got from YouTube. And then we're gonna go back to YouTube here, and we're gonna go to stream key here. So I'm gonna hit copy for the stream key, go back here to Riverside, and then paste the stream key, and then boom. Okay, so as you can see, now we have a YouTube RTMP added, and back in YouTube is gonna be really customized. Once we're done, if you wanted to add another destination, you can actually add another custom RTMP. We can even call it Facebook page. All right, so if you want to stream to Facebook page, because again, we already connected using the Facebook profile, we can also just, all you gotta do, you gotta go to your Facebook page. Right now I have my Facebook page open, and then you want to make sure you logged in using, of course, your Facebook page. And then what you need to do is, I'm just gonna go back to my Facebook page here, and then what you need to do is you're gonna go here where it says live, and then go to where it says go live. Okay, and then you want to make sure you choose select a video source. Under select video source, you want to go to streaming software, make sure it's selected. And what you need to do is you need to get the stream key and the server URL. So we're gonna start with the server URL, same concept as YouTube. So we're gonna go ahead and paste, and then go back and then get the stream key. Again, you always have to hide your stream key. Go to Riverside and then enter the server the stream key, and then hit add. And as you can see, we have 3 destinations now ready to go. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to go ahead and actually close this tab. Okay, and as you can see, if I go on here on the top here, I can actually click here, and it's gonna show us all the destinations that we have. Now if we needed to go kind of live stream to Riverside servers, okay, without going public to YouTube, Facebook, like kind of a private kind of stream where you can send to selected audience, right? You can actually go here and turn on what they call public audience link. And this link, if you copy it, you can just go ahead and watch your stream there. So we can actually go ahead and turn it on. And as you can see, we have everything ready. And again, you can toggle on and off any of the destinations as you wish. And then you have kind of like a generic show name that's gonna show on your stream here. All right, so we can actually use that to, if you want to change, you can actually go ahead and say, welcome to our live show, we are just testing. We can put whatever you want in here, whatever reflects your show. Okay, so once you're done, you want to make sure also if it's public, you want to make sure you choose if it's public or private. So again, for our case, we are streaming publicly. So hit save. Everything looks good here. Again, as soon as you hit go live here, it's gonna be even recording your podcast. So if you're podcasting and live streaming at the same time, so all we gotta do really is just hit go live, and we should be live right now on both Facebook and YouTube. Of course, you're gonna get this countdown. All right, and as you can see, we should be live right now on YouTube and Facebook. So as you can see, it's showing actually all the sources or all the destinations right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and check Facebook here and see what we have here. So as you can see, we're getting a stream. It's coming through no problem. Now because we're using custom RTMP here, we're gonna need to complete few details here. So you're gonna go here on Facebook and you're gonna go where it says what's your live video about. So you want to make sure you add the title. So let's say testing, and then in description let's say testing as well, and then hit save. Once you do that, usually you should have a button here that will allow you to go live. You're just gonna go ahead and click go live, and then you're gonna be able to go live on Facebook, on your Facebook page. So right now it should be live. I'm just gonna wait a little bit for the live stream to show up. As you can see, we are live. This is the preview. Again, we have a 1080p stream, no problem. That is actually looking good, and I'm super happy with it. So now if I go to YouTube here, we should be getting a signal as well. So if I click this link right here, copy it, and then paste in my browser, you can see that we have a live stream here, and it's actually in full HD, no problem, and it's showing as well, no problem. Okay, we have audio, everything's also coming through this link, no problem. So I can leave a message here, say hello, how are you, this is a test, right, just for fun. And then also if I go to my profile, let me see if I can check my profile on my phone, we should be live as well. So as you can see, this is my profile, guys, and I am live, no problem. So now if we go back to Riverside, as you can see, all the destinations are ready. And then if I go here, as you can see, we have a public link, which is this one right here. So I can go here and click to it, and we want to make sure we check if actually the public link is working, no problem. Okay, so as you can see, the public link is working. If people are watching through this link, this is what they would see. Now it says the audio is blocked. Okay, we need to give it a permission because it's gonna create some echoes and everything. But as you can see, this is what people will be able to see on a public link, and then they can actually request a live call in, which is awesome. They can also type in some chat and comments, which is awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and actually close it. So if I go to chat here, this is where all the messages we're gonna be sending from YouTube, Facebook, and any other platforms are going to appear here. Again, sometimes if you're using custom RTMP, messages may not get in. So this is something that I'm probably gonna be sending my feedback to Team Riverside to see about the chat, because now I'm using custom RTMP and my messages are not coming through. And you can still also like send messages from the chat here, either you talking to the people in the audience inside Riverside, either you talking to your guest, or you can also send messages to the streams where you're actually, or the destinations where you're streaming at. Okay, once you're done, guys, as you can see, everything looks good. The only thing I forgot to mention or to show you is if you want to show some of the messages actually coming from the chat, all you gotta do is you're just gonna go click to any message that's in the chat, and you can actually hit the show on stream button here. It's gonna be able to actually be shown on the stream, which is awesome. Maybe it's a question that you want to answer, so you want the whole audience to be able to see it, which is awesome. You can actually go ahead and show it. And as you can see, you have a little timer here for how long it's gonna stay on screen. If you want to change it, you can change it to 20 seconds, or you can actually turn the timer off so you can actually show it and then whenever you're ready to hide it, you can actually hide it, no problem. So guys, once you're done streaming, all you gotta do is you hit this big button here to stop streaming, and of course Riverside is gonna upload your recordings for the podcasting purpose, but also you're gonna have all your live streams on both whatever destinations where you're streaming at, and of course you're gonna have all your streams ended on all the platforms where you're actually streaming at. So as you can see back in YouTube, the stream has ended on the YouTube stream as well, and in Facebook as well. The stream has been ended. Facebook page and Facebook profile, all the streams have been ended, which is awesome. Now as you can see, if I click to this button, this is where my recordings are actually going to be, and in this video I did not cover how to check out all those recordings for the purpose of podcasting. Now if you are interested in podcasting and live streaming at the same time, of course using Riverside, you want to make sure you check out my next video, because I'm gonna show you how to do exactly that, and the video is gonna be linked right here, so make sure you check it out, and don't forget your discount code down below for your Riverside plan, and I'll see you there guys. Take care.